Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to break down every single dollar that Mr. Beast makes, all of his revenue sources, all of his different companies, and then I'm going to give you to the cent how much he brings in on a monthly basis. The number is pretty insane. For those of you that don't know who Mr. Beast is, first of all, I'm flattered that you are on my channel, you're watching me, and you don't know who he is. That means that you know me before you know anything about him. So thank you. Second of all, Mr. Beast is the biggest influencer or YouTuber to ever touch the YouTube platform. But 10 years ago, Mr. Beast was nothing. Nobody knew about Mr. Beast at that time. He was just a random high schooler in North Carolina that had absolutely no influence. And then he would make videos like counting to 1 million, or he would use Logan Paul, because at the time, Logan Paul had a lot more influence than he did. A lot more people knew about Logan Paul than they did about Mr. Beast. He would use Logan Paul's clout to say Logan Paul 100,000 times just to get some sort of views. But then fast forward 10 years later, Mr. Beast is bigger than all these guys combined. His main channel alone, Mr. Beast, has 150 million subscribers. 150 million. I don't know if you're able to grasp that number. 150 million people follow that channel. And besides that, that's not his only channel. He's got sub-channels with each having multiple million subs as well. All in total, Mr. Beast has around 300 million subscribers on all of his channels combined. All right, let's go ahead and talk about his sources of income. So obviously he's got his YouTube channels, right? Not just one channel, but multiple channels. He's got Beast Burgers, which is a burger chain that runs via other restaurants and other proxy restaurants that make the burger for him. And people can order online through DoorDash or Uber Eats. But now he's got his own actual brick and mortar restaurants as well that he's trying to open up and expand in the US. He's got Feastables, which is his chocolate company. He has merch that he sells, Beast merch. He's now in the tech software business as well. He's got an application called Last Finger on the app, where contestants play games and the last person to take their finger off of the app, they win some sort of a prize. And then he's also got a dubbing business as well, a dubbing company, where let's say if you have a YouTube channel, Mr. Beast, since he's already dubbed a lot of his own videos for Spanish, Russian, other countries, he does it for other clients as well, where he will dub your content in other languages, which brings him revenue as well. Let's talk about the revenue that he brings in through YouTube and his channels. Obviously, he's got his US-based channels, which are Mr. Beast, Beast Gaming, Beast Reacts, Beast Philanthropy, Mr. Beast 2, Mr. Beast having 150 million subs, Beast Gaming having around 32 million subscribers, Beast Reacts having around 24 million subscribers, Beast Philanthropy around 13 million subscribers, and finally Mr. Beast 2 having around 24 million subs as well. Now that's just his US-based channels. And Mr. Beast was very smart. He was like, you know what? I don't only want North America to watch my content. I want other countries to be able to watch my content as well. So he created his dubbing company, and now he dubs his content in other languages, which means he's got multiple other channels in other languages as well. He's got Mr. Beast, Beast Reacts, and Beast Gaming in Espanol. He's got the Mr. Beast channel dubbed in Portuguese for Portuguese and Brazilians. He's got Mr. Beast in French, and finally he has Mr. Beast in Russian, because the Russians, they also want to watch Mr. Beast. He's a cool guy, not bad, I like him. And now he's thinking about doing a lot of his channels in Japanese and Mandarin, Indian, a bunch of other global languages as well. But at the current moment, he's got 12 channels, 294 million subscribers combined in all of his channels. That's insane. That's just YouTube AdSense. And I've done a bit of calculation. YouTube pays you around 1 penny to 3 cents per view per channel. But Mr. Beast, US-based channels bring in a lot more revenue, just because a lot of companies know who Mr. Beast is, know that he has a big audience, and know that he gets a lot of views, and they want to promote their content, their marketing strategies, and things like that on his channels. So you get a really good CPM, which is the amount of money that you get per 1,000 views on his US-based channels, which means that he brings in a lot of money from AdSense on his US-based channels. Let's go ahead and do quick numbers based on the calculations that I've done on what his channels bring in from different countries and his US-based channels. And this monthly number is going to include AdSense and sponsorships as well. So his main channel, Mr. Beast, brings in around $15 million per month. Beast Gaming brings in around $1 million a month. We have Beast Philanthropy that brings in around $200,000 per month. We have Beast Reacts that brings in around $550,000 per month. We have Mr. Beast 2 bringing in around $600,000 per month. We have Mr. Beast in Espanol bringing in around $96,000 per month. We have Beast Reacts in Espanol that brings in around $36,000 a month. We have Mr. Beast Gaming in Espanol bringing in around $41,000 a month. We have Mr. Beast in Russian bringing in $30,000 per month. We have Mr. Beast in Brazil bringing in $10,000 per month. And then finally, we have Mr. Beast Gaming bringing in around $8,000 per month. And ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind that these numbers are very, very conservative numbers. A lot of times, if a channel has around 1 million subscribers, that channel is very likely to do close to $1 million per year in revenue. So all in total, just from AdSense and sponsorships, his channels combined bring in $17 million $586,000 every single month in net income. All right, next he's got his merch line, and he does approximately 2 to 3 drops every single year. And he himself even stated that his merch brings him the best return on investment out of any businesses that he has, because creating the merch, it's very, very cheap. I'm sure he creates every t-shirt or merchandise that he has for around $2 to $10, but then he sells it online on his website with a 10x margin. So keeping this in mind, with 2 to 3 drops, and conservatively, let's just say that his profit margin is around 70%. Every drop he makes around $15 million with a conservative 70% profit margin. That means that every drop he profits $10 million. And if he does 2 or 3 of these every single year, that's $30 million in revenue annually just from his merch sales alone. But we're going to be conservative again. We're not going to say 30 million. Let's just say $20 million from merch, which on a monthly basis is around $1.7 million a month. Next, we have his dubbing company. There was not that much information on the dubbing company or how many clients he has, how many clients he works with. But to be extremely conservative, we're just going to say that he makes $30,000 a month from his dubbing company. Next, we have the gaming application, which is called Finger on the App, which is a collaboration with a company called MSCHF. Pretty much contestants go on the app, put their finger on the application, and then the last one standing wins a prize anywhere between $24,000 and $100,000. And on the app, there's ads, there's all kinds of marketing, there's companies that sponsor some of these events. So Mr. Beast, on a conservative level, let's just say he brings in around $80,000 a month from that. And then we have Feastables, his chocolate company. Currently, he's at every Walmart nationwide. He's also in Europe, and he's selling it online globally as well. And let's just say that he brings in $50 million in revenue from Feastables with a 20% conservative profit margin. That's around $10 million a year or $830,000 a month in profit. And then finally, we have Beast Burgers. And he stated himself a few months back that his annual revenue from Beast Burgers so far was $100 million, and that's going to go higher and higher. And let's just say again, $100 million in revenue with a 20% profit margin, that's around $20 million a year or $1.67 million a month in profit from his burger company. All right, finally, time has come. Let's go ahead and list every source of revenue that Mr. Beast has on a monthly basis. With first, his main source of income being his YouTube channels, and that includes sponsorships and AdSense, bringing him around $17,586,000 every single month cumulatively from all of the channels. Realistically, second source of income is Beast Burgers, but I was very conservative with those numbers, so let's just say Beast Merch is the second source of income. On a monthly basis, he does $1.7 million with Beast Merch. Then we have Beast Burgers doing $1.67 million every single month. We have Feastables that does $1 million every single month. And then we have Finger on the App, his application, which brings in around $80,000 a month. And then finally, we have his dubbing company, which let's just say that one does $30,000 a month. Chump change for somebody like Mr. Beast. Does he even need that 30K? Probably not. All right, somebody give me drum roll. I need drums. I need drums for a total cumulative monthly income from Mr. Beast, a dude that's only 20-something years old, at $22,066,000 every single month. Ladies and gentlemen, he makes $22 million every single month in net income. Ladies and gentlemen, I have one question for you. Let's just say that you also made $22 million a month. Let me know in the comment section below what you would spend it on. Answer my question. As always, thank you for showing me love. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the like button, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.